Welcome to Mindset Money Mastery, the podcast where we explore strategies and philosophies that empower leaders to excel and lead with purpose. At the heart of our discussions is the transformative Paint It Red philosophy, a unique approach to decision-making crafted by award-winning author Chris Ortiz. All content on this podcast is created by Chris Ortiz and narrated by Logan Steele. Thank you for joining us today. Let's begin. Today is going to be a bit different than most episodes. As part of my research for the Daily Bucket, I conducted financial surveys on various social media platforms to better understand people's approaches to money. With 2,500 respondents, the surveys provided valuable insights into individual budgeting, saving habits, investment strategies, and financial goals. The diverse range of responses shed light on common financial struggles, misconceptions, and successes, offering a real-world perspective on the challenges and opportunities people face in their financial journeys. I would like to present these findings and ask you to see how you may have answered the questions. Feel free to pause, go back, and resume as needed. Survey number 1, the top healthy and unhealthy money habits. Each person was asked to identify their number 1 unhealthy money habit and their number 1 healthy money habit. I offered 6 habits for each survey. Here were the results. Unhealthy habits: impulsive spending, 30%, comparing yourself to others, 23%, money as a measure of self-worth, 21%, avoiding financial reality, 10%, emotional spending, 10%, and over-reliance on credit, 6%. I was not surprised that impulsive spending was number 1. However, I thought an over-reliance on credit would be much higher. Now let's look at their responses to healthy habits. Regular budgeting, 38%. Setting clear financial goals, 20%. Prioritizing savings, 15%. Thoughtful spending, 13%. Viewing money as a tool, 11%. And preparing for the unexpected, 3%. This survey did more than just collect data. It sparked meaningful conversations and self-reflection among people from all walks of life. The responses revealed not only common financial struggles, but also the deep emotions tied to money decisions. Many participants shared personal stories of past mistakes, hard-learned lessons, and the changes they were striving to make. The discussion highlighted that financial habits are not just about numbers. They are shaped by experience, mindset, and discipline. Survey number 2, unplanned expenses. In another survey, I asked a simple yet revealing question. What was the most memorable unplanned expense that you wish you had an emergency fund for? The responses highlighted just how unpredictable life can be and how financial preparedness is critical. Participants were given 5 common unplanned expenses to choose from. Here were the results. Car repair, 34%. Job loss or income reduction, 26%. Home repair, 16%. Medical or health-related, 15%. And family crisis, 9%. Beyond the numbers, the real impact of the survey came through in the comments and discussions. Many people shared how they had to make tough choices when faced with an unexpected expense. Some were forced to delay critical repairs while others had no option but to borrow money. The emotional toll was clear, with stories of frustration and regret over not having a financial cushion in place. However, amid the struggles, there was also a theme of growth. Many respondents said these experiences were a wake-up call that led them to change their budgeting habits. Some committed to building an emergency fund, even if they had to start small. Others became more intentional about cutting unnecessary expenses to prepare for the inevitable. The survey didn't just highlight financial hardships, it sparked a conversation about taking control, learning from past mistakes, and making proactive changes for a more secure future. Survey number 3, investing, overcoming myths and misconceptions. In this survey, I asked the number 1 investing myth they once believed before starting their investment journey. The results highlighted just how many misconceptions hold people back from building wealth. Like the other surveys discussed in this book, I picked 6 items to choose from. Here were the results. Investing is only for the wealthy, 28%. You need expert knowledge to invest, 22%. You need to time the market to be successful, 17%. Investing is too risky, 14%. Investing is only for retirement, 14%, and it's safer to save money in a bank, 6%. One of the most striking themes in the survey discussions was how much friends and family influence people's views on investing. Many respondents shared that their hesitation to start wasn't just due to personal fear or lack of knowledge. It was because the people around them reinforced common myths. Whether it was parents warning about the risks of the stock market or friends insisting that investing was only for the rich, these outside opinions delayed their financial growth. However, once they did their own research and took the leap, many realized that these fears were unfounded. The conversations in this survey were proof that financial mindset is often shaped by our environment. Survey number 4, financial goals. What matters most? In this last survey, I asked the question, what is your number one financial goal? The responses reflected a diverse range of priorities, but one thing was clear. People want financial security and freedom. Choosing just 6 financial goals for the survey was no easy task. Money plays such a significant role in people's lives that the list could have easily been twice as long. Some goals are universal, like getting out of debt or saving for retirement, while others are deeply personal, shaped by individual dreams and circumstances. I debated including goals like starting a business, funding education, or traveling the world. These items didn't make the final cut, but are just as meaningful to many people. Here were the results. Plan for retirement, 46%. Pay off debt, 27%. Stop spending on non-essentials, 11%. Invest in myself, 9%. Create a reliable budget, 4%. And save for a car, 3%. Planning for retirement was the clear winner in the survey, with 47% of respondents selecting it as their number one financial goal. Unlike other surveys where responses were often tied to stress or regret, the discussions around this topic were generally positive. Many people expressed excitement about their long-term plans, whether it was saving for an early retirement or investing in themselves. Others shared their strategies, from maximizing employer contributions to investing in IRAs and brokerage accounts. While some admitted they had started late, they were still motivated to make up for lost time. So to wrap up, from these surveys on investing, savings, financial goals, and money habits, I gained valuable insights into how people approach their finances and the challenges they face. It became clear that while many individuals understand the importance of saving and investing, hesitation, lack of knowledge, and financial habits often stand in the way of long-term success. The responses highlighted a strong desire for financial security and independence, but also the need for practical, accessible strategies to achieve those goals. So where do you fall in these surveys? Comment below and let me know. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Mindset Money Mastery and joining me on this journey through the painted red philosophy. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks again for listening. Until next time.